Welcome back to FedBiz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, your coach and your mentor. Today's video is a DLA DIBBS Ask MichelleB question. Eric wants to know how can he sell a specific product that he's been working with to the federal government. Well, Eric's been doing some research. He's been doing a lot of the right things. We're going to walk through that, but let's listen to his question and then I'll give you my answer.
Hello, Michelle. I came across a product that I would love to sell to the government, and I noticed that in the approved sources data, uh, the company name is not listed, but the cage codes are listed. So I took that information, put that into SAM, and I noticed that no businesses came up under either of the cage codes. I then took the part numbers and also Googled those, and I still didn't get an item that matched the description. What would I do in this case? Thank you.
Hi, Eric. Thank you for your question. This is a very good question. A lot of people want to sell specific products to the government, but remember the first rule is to sell the government what they want to buy. I'm not saying that you can't sell them a specific product if you find it. You're taking the proper steps to make sure that the product that you'd like to work with and sell to the government is something they're already buying. So that makes sense. You've already tried to do that. But there's a couple of things I think you may be missing. So let's just walk through some of the things that you did and a couple of things I did not hear you say that you did. One important step that I did not hear you say you took is that you searched for the item in DIBBS under the RFQ tab. You should have taken that part number and put it in the RFQ tab, which would be the easiest way to find out. Now, even if you did that and you just happened to forget to mention that to me, you did a lot of the right things. But my question to you is, where did you get the part number? And were you able to match that part number to an NSN? Every part number has an NSN when you're dealing with the government. So you have to find out what that NSN is, because you could have different part numbers for that one NSN, which makes it crucial for you to find the information on this specific product. So I would tell you to go back and take that part number, put it into DIBBS. You don't have to be in the course to do this. You don't have to be signed up with DIBBS to do this. It's public until you sign up. Now, if you wanted to bid on it, of course, you'd have to sign up and get into a program where you're getting ready to actually bid on that specific product. But right now, you're just doing your research. So go back to DIBBS, go under RFQ search. I have a free video on how to do that. And if that part number does not come up, remember to choose under RFQ, choose part number /NSN. Put in the part number, hit search. If it doesn't come up, then you need to do a little bit more digging, because you need to make sure that this is something the government is already buying. You need to find that NSN, because sometimes the part number can be different for one NSN. Okay? Now, you did check approved sources, which is correct, and you could have found more information, but some sources, government contractors, whether they're approved or not, do not want you to know their names. So you can be officially a government contractor, win contracts, and you can keep your details out of SAM. The only people that would be able to see them would be contracting officers and or any other authority that has the right to see that information. So just because you didn't see the information under the cage code does not mean that these companies are not selling or producing the product that you want to sell to the government. So they could be keeping it private, their information. Now, you could also go to USA Spending and put in that part number to see if it comes up. Usually you can't find anything under usaspending.gov for the NSN. They don't really put the NSNs in there, but you could describe the part and you could run a report. Okay, I have videos on that as well, how to run a USA spending report. So you took a lot of correct steps. It just sounds like you're missing a piece of information. But the one thing I would do is go back, take that part number, put it in the RFQ section where you're looking in DIBBS, and make sure that it says part number /NSN and hit search, and it may come up. But again, you were looking on the internet, which is good because I use the internet to find a lot of missing pieces to information. There may be more than one part number. So you're just missing some information. Just go back and do a little bit more checking and see what you can find. But remember, you need to either find the part number, attach the NSN, or you need to look for a similar product. If nothing else works, look for a similar product. You can bid on it, that similar product, and make an alternate offer using your product or the product you prefer to sell them, because maybe it's cheaper, it's better, and they'll take a look at it. They'll have one of their engineers examine it, they'll take a look at it, and they will let you know. Okay, that's what they're doing now. But your NSN is very important. You have to figure out which part number matches to that NSN, because there could be more than one. And you may find out that the government is not buying this product. That's why I said you need to find a similar product, because if you find the similar product, you can find the other details that you need to find using all of the information that I've given you. Then you can bid on that similar product if you can get a hold of it, because you need to be able to get a hold of the product to bid on it. You could bid on that similar product, but you could make an alternate offer when you bid on that similar product. Now, it does have to go through a process, but that's how you get it in the system. You can't just present something that's not there. And it may be there. You just need to do a little bit more checking. Okay? Thank you, Eric. I hope that this answer makes a lot of sense. Go back and do the steps that I told you, encouraged you to do, and you may find more information. If you don't, then you probably should set up, a couple of minutes with me, 15 minutes, and I can walk you through it. All right? Thank you, Eric. Talk to you soon.